It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be recognised. It's a pleasure to come to this wonderful event. I've come here many years. It's fun. It's vibrant. There are lots of very good people, and to be given an award after some years is always a great pleasure. So, very happy to be here. I don't think things change a lot. I don't think the HR world changes particularly. I think the issues are the same as they've always been. What makes people engaged, what makes them disappointed, what keeps them motivated. I think in many ways the concepts change. There is a sort of a fad in concepts. For instance, what we used to talk about job satisfaction, and then we talked about job commitment, and then we talked about job engagement. The ideas are much the same. How do you get good people in jobs? How do you motivate them? How do you make them successful and happy? And it's not easy. When you speak, I speak at many conferences, you speak to people in management and in marketing and in finance. And I think their jobs are easier. I think it's much more difficult in the HR world to do the soft stuff. I think the soft is hard to get people who are engaged, happy, resilient, hardworking, passionate is really difficult. And I think the HR function in many organizations, particularly with people at the top, is enormously problematic. I think HR practitioners, the thing that distinguishes them, the good ones, are a knowledge of business. I think most people go into HR because they're interested in people. They're interested in the classical issues of motivation and satisfaction and so forth. But they have to understand how the business works. And the ones that are most successful are the ones who read the FT, understand the financials. The ones who get to the board are the ones who are knowledgeable about business operations. It's all very well being good with people, sensitive and so forth. But if you don't understand what the business is, the function of the business is, you'll never really succeed. So I think really successful people in business, males and females, are those who understand the financials, the business issues, because then they can contribute most to the whole organization. They can add a huge amount because many people on the board don't understand the people issues. But those who do and understand the board issues are the ones who succeed.